Hey everybody, it is James.
I'm Paul, and of course,
Chompers.
Chomper Doodle Doo.
And we are at yet another park that seems to be growing and expanding. We're at Whispering Oaks in Hampshire, Tennessee. It's still a little bit southwest of Nashville. Brings a crowd from Nashville, Memphis,
and the local surrounding areas.
Local area in Alabama. We're near the Alabama border as well.
Getting here was pretty easy. It's mostly country roads. There is one little hairpin turn if you have a big rig, but then coming in, it's a gravel road. And it's pretty well laid out except for some of the trees, which you could hear in the background. They're actually trimming. And some of the sites aren't level. They have back-in sites and pull-through sites.
Yeah, our first site we backed in and we used every leveler we had.
and
it still was
couldn't get it level.
And our fridge won't work. You know, our viewers know this. So they were kind enough to move us to another site, which was full hookup. Not all sites are full hookup. There's electrical everywhere and water.
Yep.
So we got full hookup while we were here. It was nice.
A good tip is if you are coming through in an RV, even a Class C, ask for one of the pull-through sites. Don't do a back-in site. They're much more level and they have full hookups.
Yeah, that's some good advice.
Just a good advice if you're coming here.
So the park layout, of course, there's a community swimming pool. This place has a dining hall.
Yeah,
this particular weekend, breakfast, lunch, and dinner were included in your rate. So we spent a lot of time there, even though we provisioned the RV.
I know.
There is also a nice entertainment center, shower houses, trails, hiking trails.
Hiking trails. We went for a little hike. Some of the hiking trails were improved and looked like they were freshly graded. Others were a little bit raw. So if you are going to go hike, just look at the map and see which ones are improved. There is also a community campfire, which is really cool. And the biggest attraction is, of course, event weekends, because in summer, every weekend is an event.
This weekend was Pride.
It's November, it's
Lots
Pride
of
month.
Pride festivities. Of course, that includes a couple of really good drag shows, some of the local people here, and also they brought in a pro from Ohio. That was great.
It was a great show, yeah. They had I think that's also why some of the meals were included. It was a whole package. There was also Saturday night a foam dance party, which was kind of crazy.
Entertainment by the pool by day, raffle.
Oh, a raffle too.
Oh, and a free bar. Did I say that the food and drink were included?
That was
all
crazy.
Weekend? That was kind of
interesting.
It
was really fun. The event, it really was a very, very fun week. We got to know everybody by the end of the weekend just because it was such a
I ended up bartending one night after the drag show. No one was back there, so I took over, and it was fun. When you're a bartender, you meet people.
One of the other things that was, besides the unevenness of sites, is cell phone coverage. We didn't have any cell phone coverage on any of the three providers. I heard that you can get some bars on Verizon. However, the positive is they have probably some of the best high-speed internet that's free throughout the campground.
Yeah, from any park I think we've ever been in.
They have repeaters all the way around. We had all our devices on. We were streaming TV. It was great. So even though there's not cell phone coverage, the Wi-Fi more than makes up for it.
Highlights here. Oh, they do recycle. Haha, I love that. Aluminum cans. Of course, there's a lot of aluminum cans around here.
Exactly.
Okay, so for ratings, what do you think? I would say about a 7.5.
Why?
The sites could use a little bit more grading and leveling, even though they're there.
I agree
A little bit more tidying up, let's just say. The camp's really well run. There's a lot of staff around. I think just 7.5. There's some improvement for like what you have at your exact site.
You know what? I think I'd agree with that. I'd give it a 7.5. Great community here. We had a fun weekend. Very tight-knit community that is very open. However, the sites were kind of an issue as far as leveling. There are low-hanging trees, but as you hear that beeping in the background, they are trimming. They've got a bucket truck here now trimming. So I'd give it a 7.5. I'd definitely come back, and I think it would be really fun.
Yeah. The other thing is there's a lot of balloons popping right now because of the decorations from the RVs. So it's a lot of fun. But anyway, do check out Whispering Oaks next time you're in Tennessee area, central Tennessee, and I think you'll have a good time.
Awesome. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button and follow our adventures.
Travel safely out there, guys.
Thanks
See you
for
next
watching.
time.
Bye. Bye.